Are we Myson Madness now? We are Myson Madness now. Update time? Oh shit, we gotta start with an update time? Yo, that's no good. That's no good. Chat, how's everyone doing today? I should probably send test messages since it sometimes screws up. Test. That one went through. Hello, Frost. Test. And that one went through. Okay, they're working. Although weirdly, it's only showing up. So it's showing up in the stream. There we go. Okay, fixed it. Shoutouts to Bajai, looking like the most 3DS era Heroes PC. I don't know what that means, I'm sorry. I'm a fake gamer. Oh, it's Heroes stuff. That's why I don't know. It's not that I'm a fake gamer. It's that I don't watch, or I don't do Fire Emblem Heroes. Translation. Her design is more sexualized than the entire Fates cast. Maybe I'm out of touch, but I thought Heroes was like the over-sexualized game anyway. Like, isn't Heroes just like spend gacha money for titties? .exe? Maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, you know what? I need to make some coffee, actually. Hold on, I'm gonna put the kettle on. Fuck, where's the kettle? Ah, kettle was in here. She only wears underpants and a cape. Hey, that's more than I'm currently wearing. This stream brought to you by Naked Danny. Ooh, we have a new support available. Oh, Rodrigue Dimitri. This should be interesting.
Have a moment, Rodrigue. There's something I'd like to ask you.
Anything for you, Your Majesty. What is it?
Terrific time to introduce the webcam. Horny.
Of which
Horny
story exactly?
spotted.
How did you feel when you learned of my father's death? I've struggled to ask this before, but I want to know.
So that's what you mean. Honestly, I had a difficult time believing it at first. But as moons passed, I gradually grew to accept the reality of it. And of course, I recalled the promise I'd made him, and vowed to myself that I would carry it out.
I wonder then.
Tell you what, I'll take advantage of it as perfect time to plug the Patreon. I'm putting another nude on Patreon that I just took.
You know, a fleeting thought flashes across my mind every time I see you reflect upon my father. It feels as though you aspired not just to stand beside him in life, but to meet death with him as well.
Oh, you know, that makes sense.
Don't overthink it, Your
That's
Majesty.
why he sacrifices himself
I'm a pretty stubborn guy, you know.
regular houses.
No, I didn't wish for my own death when Lambert passed. But sometimes I think that if I have to die to honor my promise to him, I would be satisfied with that.
I won't allow you to throw your life away, Rodrigue. I'll not have you stolen from me by that promise. Losing you would be almost like losing my father for a second time. If you were to die because of me, it would destroy me.
You may say that, but a subject lives by the example their king sets for them. And I know well enough that you don't value your life either. So if you'd like me to place more importance on my life, I urge you to do the same, Your Majesty.
You're right. I have no excuse.
No, I should apologize. That came out rather more harsh than I intended. You sounded so much like Lambert just now, I simply couldn't hold myself back. In truth, that's something I've wished I could have said to him for a long time now. Yet, you were the one who had to bear the brunt of it. I suppose I can hardly poke fun at Matthias for holding on to that sword all those years, can I?
I sounded like my father?
Indeed you did. Remember the story of the sword? About how I got stuck behind enemy lines like a fool?
No, Rodrigue, sorry, I don't
Well,
remember
first
the
thing Lambert
story.
said after
It's
he
been
broke
too
through their
long since
forces
that
was,
stream.
Don't throw your life away like that. Not that it was too convincing coming from a guy covered in cuts and scrapes.
It sounds as though you two were very close. I envy him for having such strong bonds with his friends.
Don't let my son catch you saying that. Pretty sure he'd take offense. Anyway, that's enough reminiscing for one day. How about you try squeezing some memories out of Matthias next time?
A fine idea. Perhaps I'll invite Sylvain and the others to join in as well.
Myson killed my son. Myson is the most important character to the story of Three Hopes. They didn't give him a palette. They didn't give him a unique face. He's just Myson. I'm Evil Danny, a gay trans man. Wouldn't Evil Danny be like just a straight cisgender man? Like if we're doing all opposites? I realized as soon as I said that it sounded like that like kind of toxic attitude people have for like,
Allow me to assist
you know,
with
if
any
you're
matter,
straight
but
and
let
cis,
me
you
know
must be
if I may
bad,
be
but
of further.
Well,
I'm assuming you don't actually mean evil, you mean just literal opposite, like evil clone. I didn't mean to lean into this is the cancellation clip. I didn't mean to lean in. I didn't mean to lean in. Chat, forgive me. I can
Allow me
expand a
to assist with
facility
any
now.
matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
There's so many generics. Fire Emblem, oops, all generics. Oh, whoops. We got engineers. Agarthium. Isn't Agarthium what's used to repair? Isn't Agarthium used to repair the Aimir?
Right.
Raise a unit's defense. My goat. My goat.
actually.
Agarthium is used for Aimir and all the black icon weapons. What are the black icon weapons? It's been a while since I played regular Three Houses, so I don't remember what all of them are.
Come on, Arval, seriously? You can't drag me off to sleep like this when the battle's about to start.
Sorry, but we need to talk.
Yo, Arval's breaking up with
Do
me.
you remember the warning I once gave you? Well, I've been struck by a similar premonition now. Something feels wrong. Very wrong.
Last time this happened, the Ashen Demon showed up and nearly sent me to an early grave. You think the same thing's gonna happen today?
Hard to say for sure. But the feeling's worse this time around. Stronger. So if I had to guess, I'd say they're on the cusp of something terrible. An act far more dangerous than we previously imagined.
Yo, what the fuck is Myson up to?
Whatever's happening, I'm just gonna have to stop it.
So long as you don't put yourself in any unnecessary danger, yes. Remember, your death would cut both of our destinies far too short.
Hang on, the water finished boiling. I'm gonna go grab my coffee real quick. But I see your message, Luna. Sight of Sariel and then the New Game Plus swords. So, like, basically only Ymir. Isn't the Scythe of Sariel that thing you have to kill the Death Knight with Caspar in Mercedes' Paralog to get or something? Also, Mercedes' Paralog is so stupid because it's blue... It's Blue Eagles. Blue Eagles? Blue Eagles? Blue Lions. Blue Lions. It's Blue Lions exclusive, even if you have Caspar and Mercedes on, like, Golden Deer. Like, I understand why they couldn't have it on Crimson Flower, because you're fighting against the Death Knight. But, like, why couldn't Silver Snow and Crimson Flower, or not Crimson Flower, Golden Deer, Golden Wildfire. Yellow Wildfire? Golden Wildfire. Wait, no, Golden Wildfire is this one. What the fuck is it? Golden Winds? Golden... What's the Golden Deer route called? Yellow Winds? Scarlet? No, Scarlet Blaze is Three Hopes. Fuck! It's gonna bother me. Someone tell me what it means. Someone tell me what it is, quick. My favorite part of Three Hopes is when Arval told Shez to Shezmax, and Shezzed all over the place. Verdant Wind. Does verdant mean yellow? Your actions will greatly impact the outcome of— oh no! Oh fuck. I've got missing question marks. Chat, should I go back and do the skirmishes just in case these missing question marks are important? Verdant means green. Yo, Claude Green confirmed. It's not easy being green. They named the Golden Deer route after green. Is that a treehouse thing? Like, is it also green in Japanese? Does anyone who speaks Japanese know? Because that genuinely might just be a treehouse mistake. Not to be one of those, like, fucking weirdo grifters. Did you do the awesome Rodrigue Paralog yet? No, I don't even have it unlocked. Bow of Zoltan. Sure. You know what? We'll wipe these out to try to get the question marks. Rodrigue's Paralog is definitely not racist. That's good to know. I was worried.
Oh yeah!
I'll do my best.
Marion doesn't have a Balthus support? Does she have a Yuri support? Is that what I'm thinking? She has a Yuri support. Okay.
Sure thing.
Who does Balthus even support? Shez? And fucking Lawrence the Clown.
Time to go to work.
Goddess protect us.
Stay safe.
Unironically, it's low-key racist.
Let's get this operation
What?
underway, shall we?
Fire Emblem accidentally did a low-key No,
suppose I
I
can.
don't believe you. That
Not a problem.
doesn't sound like Fire Emblem.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it.
A life is the only thing we can't replace.
I hope I can be of some use.
Is the opposite to a lesbian a gay man or a straight man? The world may never know. I mean, like, we're all just joking around, right? Like, lest anyone take the clip out of context, like, I don't think any of us are actually saying, you know, asexuality is the opposite of another sexuality, because, like, binary thinking, blah, 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 blah. You know, not to be that friend who's too woke, but I think we are all on the same page on that, right? But we can just joke around about this stuff. I feel the need to cover my bases because since being online, I've been, I don't know, increasingly paranoid about, like, being taken out of context by bad faith actors. Since that's just kind of what like, it's unfortunately just a reality of the internet, like, it's gonna happen. And, like, even by clarifying, then, of course, then people will take that clip and be like, Danny's being a spoil sport saying we can't joke about this because it's technically not true. And it's like, no, but you can't win. You can't win. I should probably just stop. This is why every Fire Emblem is classist.
I did it.
Yeah, I mean, technically. That's the other thing, is that, like, I don't know.
Bring it down!
I've talked about before how, like, Fire Emblem, both the fan base and the franchise tend to lean conservative.
I'm on
And
it.
I guess I should make
No
it clear
charge.
that, like, I think you can, you know, enjoy something whose politics you don't align from. It's the Final Fantasy Tactics thing, right? Where we were talking about how, like, people being mad that a PS1 game was not sufficiently Marxist is, like, pretty silly.
Hit him again!
And, like, it's you know, worth pointing out when
Is this alright?
art, especially art that you enjoy, has some amount of, like, icky messaging.
Doesn't look good.
Like, Fates is a big one where, like, I mean, everything in it's in some way, shape, or form ick. But
Try to keep
there is,
up.
like, the whole, like, secret Chinese-style dragon
I hope I do this.
controlling Europe in order to destroy Japan, and how, like, if you're familiar with Japanese history, like, the more familiar you are with Japanese history, the more just, like, gross the politics of Fates gets. But Fates didn't need the help of politics to be gross, you know. It's technically an adult. I lost the battle?
I'm always so incompetent. I'm so sorry.
I saw people on Twitter laugh at a person calling Path of Radiance the most heterosexual game
Please.
out of all the Fire Emblem, you chose Path of Radiance. I mean, like, there is quite a bit of, you know, gay subtext in Path of Radiance.
Time to wreck stuff. You're done.
I don't know, I would argue not more than, you know, the average FB. It's just Ike and Soren are a popular ship. Yeah, and like, that's not me trying to say like, oh, there's no evidence for Ike and Soren or whatever, right? Like, they definitely love each other. Whether it's gay or platonic is, you know, up to interpretation.
You shall pay for this.
So what was it just the home castle fell? Like every 4 moment? Path of Radiant fans explaining how the 2 hours Ike and Soren sex scene is heteromaxing. I don't know, it comes down to what I was talking about in the, was it the Lynn video where I talked about the idea of like...
Please.
Yeah, Lynn Florina, the idea of like...
This area is ours now.
Feeling really mixed about sort of shipping culture in the ways in which like... Oh, they're coming for my hometown. Marianne, fucking help.
Please. Excuse me, is...
The ways in which it like kind of erases non-romantic love. In a way that like
I'm dragging the others down.
feels a little bit, you know, uncomfortable, but at the same time that feeling is then taken advantage of by like homophobes to try to claim like that you're reading too much into it or whatever. It's a weird balance, but I don't think like
Doesn't look good.
I don't know. I don't think the Tellius games are explicitly gay. Oh fuck! Wait, someone's there. Okay, we switch, and then oh, you're the wrong.
Time to wreck stuff.
Switch, and then we teleport.
Let's get this operation underway. Start.
Shall we begin our attack?
Attack! Give them no quarter.
Sorry, I gotta focus on this rather than the hashtag discourse. Wind sweep. You. There we go. Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm curious about Japanese politics and faith stuff. I'm not very informed on the subject. It's a little bit too much for me to get into in like just a chill Warriors stream. But basically the idea of like
I'm on it. No charge. Just when you ran into
China secretly controlling like Europe in
it.
Europe's like efforts to subjugate Japan.
Here goes.
China and Japan have a very rough history with each other, in part because they kind of took turns colonizing each other. Because both were like pretty aggressive would-be empires.
That turned out well. Somebody wants to die. Hit them hard
And I don't necessarily think it's my place as a white person to go more into it than that. Especially, as I say, not like off the cuff in a Warrior stream where there's not any sort of like preparation or whatever. Faith is basically, we Japanese never do anything wrong, we are the perfect victim for China. Yeah, which is like... You know, this isn't me saying, you know, you gotta hand it to China or anything either. Like, the two countries have a very long and complicated history, and as is the case with most countries, you know, not like an inherently good or inherently evil. But both committed like heinous fucking like war crime stuff against each other. I keep accidentally do night wheeler when I mean to do wheel sweep. This is homophobia.
I'm on it. No charge. I'm on it. No charge.
I need your help.
Try to keep
Calling
up.
Path Radiant's hetero is so fucking weird because Soren is super Ike oriented and Ike is either asexual or gay. I mean, like, look, I'll say this, right? I think those are both valid readings of the characters. I think that I personally buy into the Ike Ace reading. But I also, like, I think that unless someone in media, like, turns to camera, I mean, obviously not turns, it doesn't need to be turns to camera, but I think that unless someone, like, explicitly states their orientation, you know, we can't know for certain or whatever, right? And people tend to assume, like, straight as the default. Like, they use, like, the, oh, you know, somebody's straight unless stated otherwise stuff, but no, it's just, we shouldn't make, like, assumptions or whatever. I don't know. I mean, just in the same way someone said, like, unless Edelgard, every time someone calls Edelgard a lesbian or straight instead of bi, Dedu turns into a demonic beast. Like, how do we know Ike isn't bisexual? How do we know Ike isn't, like, straight, but just not, like, his romance is not prioritized over the friendship he cares about? How do we know Ike has, like, you know, put even two thoughts into any sort of orientationist stuff? In the first game, he's like, what, 16 or whatever? How many of y'all were figuring yourselves out at 16 and didn't, like, come to the conclusion for what your orientation is? I know I sure as shit didn't.
Try to keep up.
Ike has the bisexual hair color scheme. Yo, true.
I hope I do this right.
Who's gonna tell her, but oh shit! There's an enemy in my home. Oh fuck! Don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like that.
We did it. Apply. Stay back.
Hit him again.
Not a problem.
You can't scare me like that.
I did it. I think.
Nice one.
Is this all right?
I'm on it.
I'd like your help.
Try to keep up.
I hope I do this right. I won't run away.
Move out.
This area is ours now. Please, come with me.
Try to keep up.
Shoutouts to Trickster being a class in only Awakening, 3 Houses, and 3 Hopes. And it's DLC for 3 Houses too, so not everyone has it.
Our time has finally come.
Beat the mortal spawn.
Might be time for that.
Bring it down!
We'll strike at their weakest point. We'll
Come
strike
here,
at
mortal
their weakest
savant.
point.
Try to keep up.
Intelligence Systems hates Trickster. I think it's just a matter of not every class needs to be in every game. They feel more unique that
I
way.
won't run away.
I think people would get bored of Trickster if it was in every game.
Bring it down!
I'll win the next one too, if I just stay focused.
Summoner is only in Sacred
Amazing
Stones,
what a
and it's
little blood-
enemy only in 3 Hopes.
Did I really do?
Summoner really did just only appear in the game that
I'll
it's
take
worst in. Like, it's like the worst possible game for it, except for maybe Birthright.
Right?
Wing Rider Archer's Kinshi Knight archetype. Alright, let's knock you out. Let's knock you out. Didn't Birthright have a class that is basically worse Summoner? No? What are you talking about?
Nice. I was getting bored anyway.
I stand ready.
The puppet thing? Nah, that's like worse ninja. If it's like worse anything. It's just a bow dagger class with like mounted movement, but it's slower than Master Ninja, so it's like whatever. Bows are cool though. Like having bow access is nice.
Let's begin.
Speaking of ninjas, shoutouts to the knife weapon type having its redemption in Fates. I mean, knives are... Oh, it's complicated in Radiant Dawn. Knives are so it's complicated in Radiant Dawn because, like,
No charge. I've got your
perpetual 1-2 range and the early,
Time to go to work.
early 1-2 range forges is really nice, but then, like, their low might ends up screwing them.
Time to wreck stuff.
But like, it's only really long term that the low might screws them.
I'm on it. No charge. Just...
It's also like in part the fault of like Heather being kind of a low strength unit. And then like so is a Jagan, right? So like his mid-game performance sucking isn't really, you know, Knives' fault.
All would be lost if I were to die here. That went pretty well.
Strike is one.
Let's go.
Voidrent Strike. It's not Jover. Radiant Dot Knives are seemingly created by someone who has no idea how Fire Emblem works. Why do you say that, if you don't mind my asking? I'm just curious. I'm not even saying I agree or disagree. I just like don't necessarily like understand what you mean by it.
For your life!
None shall surpass me.
The thief is going for escape time.
Greatness demands it.
Yeah, right.
Night near you. Frozen Lance. It's just a thought that came into my head. There's not really any logic behind it. You know, it just be that way sometimes. It do just be that way sometimes.
You shall not get in my way.
Let's do this! You like that? Let's do this!
Freeze the thief.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Now it is my turn. There is...
I live for this.
Retreat!
Stand aside.
Oh shit, bandits are coming.
Okay, let's do this. All would be lost if I were to die here. On to the next thing.
There we go.
Let us begin.
Pow, 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 pow.
Here it comes.
The main issue that Knives have in Radiant Dawn is the strength cap and growth of their wielders. Yeah, which honestly, like, I think is fine. It kind of makes me think of, if you watched yesterday's video, Lord of the Seas, their approach to Knives, where, like, Knives get the Luna effect, so they're all, like,
Fine stage for my debut.
inherently good against, like, really defensive enemies. And so to prevent them from being too craft, Thieves have a cap of 10, and the promoted Thieves classes also have, like, pretty low caps.
I have much to learn from you, Captain. Taking control.
Now it is my turn.
And then their growth rates are all pretty low as well.
What they say about playing with fire.
fist is so cool. I wish that was in, like, real Fire Emblem.
I got this! I defy you! Don't let it go to your head!
Wipe them out!
The thing with knives is mainly the classes that get them. Yeah.
No use fighting a losing
Thief
battle.
just, like, wasn't a combat class. And honestly, like, I think that's fine, though.
I could learn a thing or two from you.
Like, I don't know. This is obviously a personal preference, and if you disagree, like, that's fine. You don't have to agree with me, but I think that it was much cooler when thieves were a utility class rather than a combat class. And I wish that they, like, still were, but they expanded on the idea, because they weren't perfectly implemented, you know, in both Game Boy and Tellius. The fact that there's only certain maps where you really want a thief, like, it feels bad. I like how ROM hacks will often have thieves, like, something for them to do on every map. And I see how, like, the ninja classes in Fates were supposed to be like a debuffer class, right? Rather than the actually do combat class.
There is
That was easy.
Weakness demands it.
Because, like, the knives and shurikens, like, lower people's stats and have like low might or whatever. But unfortunately, like, of all the games for it to be in, Fates was kind of the worst one for that role, just because the way that stat stacking works, like, hashtag stats don't matter. I think aside from Three Houses, Fates is the most, like, your stats don't actually matter game. Because you just do things like meal, tonic, pair up skills, therefore, 0 strength person one rounds the final boss. Only slight exaggeration. And so, like, I don't know, especially having played Final Fantasy Tactics, which does have those, like, debuffer support rules and buffer support rules, and they feel so cool to use. I wish that that was the direction FE went, instead of, like, Yunaka and Zelkov just being, like, combat units who rely on dodge tanking.
This is
The more...
Was there any class that was perfectly implemented in Tellius? Perfectly, no. Well implemented. That's a different question. I mean, I don't think anything is, like, ever perfect.
Hey.
Select a unit with speed of 23 or higher. Mercedes.
I wonder.
Okay, I think we got all the question marks. Hang on, I just got a message from my wife. Let me check it. Oh, nope, false alarm. I did not. We're good. We're good. Rodrigue wants to go on a date. Yeah, we'll go on a date.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Life
Shall
is
we?
finally looking up at the moment. If things go well, I might be employed.
Let us be
Yo, Oh, employment based. You give off eternally single lies, no offense. You know, just because you say no offense doesn't mean something isn't fucking offensive. Jesus Christ. Don't project. This is not the first time my audience has projected their own, like, incel loser vibes onto me. Don't project your own unhappiness with your relationship situation onto the people that you watch on YouTube. Sing a song. Sure, why not?
I don't think... During our time at the Officers Academy, His Majesty Lambert and I... Indeed.
Damn, he doesn't like me laughing.
In our kingdom, a rigorous procedure must be followed before one can implement sweeping change.
Damn, they're giving me the Riz assistance!
You have my gratitude.
Ask about your worries.
Fraldaria's territory is never far from my thoughts. I know I needn't worry myself.
I'll be optimistic.
Are you sure of that?
Yo, he does not like that. The conversation fizzled. Rodrigue, this is what happens. Rodrigue is just a 60-year-old twink. Oh, we have to get our fucking Clash of Clans bullshit. Y'all, the base of this game is so bad. Mort 11.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Supplies are the lifeblood of
Everything
any
has its
army.
use.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Anyway, chat, should we... I can make a poll. What next? Paralog story. Because I think now that we did those, like, bonus skirmishes, we have all the question marks for the story. But also the Mercedes paralog, like, Mercedes is the best character in Fire Emblem. And it looks like chat agrees. So let's do a Night of Wonder.
You wanted to see me, Constance? Oh, and hey, Annette. Hey, Mercedes.
You, my friend, are late, and after I specifically told you to hurry, too! For shame, I say!
Hey, sorry about that. Didn't realize it was so urgent.
Of course it's urgent! If I'm going to be on an excursion, it is imperative that it ends before sunrise!
It is?
There is no need to worry, Constance. The night's only just begun after all. We have plenty of time. Fine. In that case, I will mirror Mercedes' magnanimity and grant you forgiveness.
Well, now that I'm here, can someone tell me what all this urgency is actually about?
I desire your assistance in testing a new bit of magic I've developed. I've been working tirelessly on it these past 2 years, and last night, I finally had a breakthrough. This is a magic to surpass all others, one with nearly unlimited power and range. 'Tis a magic that will revolutionize the very world, and tonight marks its debut.
Constance, just get to the fucking
To
point!
this part, her magic requires a very rare gemstone. Thankfully, Constance got her hands on one yesterday, which is why she's ready to test it now.
It was originally just going to be the 3 of us, but then we figured having a little muscle around might not be the worst idea in the world. So naturally, we thought of you.
Makes sense. Sure, I'm in.
Wonderful. Well then, let's be off.
All right, the materials are all ready, so we can start the test anytime.
Yes! Finally, all is in order. Permit me to introduce you to the ultimate magic. That ruined castle in the distance should make for an excellent target. Are you sure that's a good idea?
Her schemes must go on.
Do it, Constance. Hey, slow down. There could be people living in there, so we can't just...
If there's people living in there, then we'll just kill every last one of them!
That voice came from the castle. You didn't cast your spell yet, right?
No, not yet. Which means that voice is...
Please, help! They captured everyone in the village!
Shut up and move your feet. Ain't no one gonna hear you all the way out here anyway.
Bandits. And they're headed right for the castle.
Let
Let's use
loose the
Constance's
magic!
to take out the castle.
Absolutely not. That's probably where they're keeping the poor people they captured. We have to get closer and assess the situation before we start. Just when my experiment was so close to fruition. Still, I could never forgive myself if I abandoned people in need. Let us be off with all haste.
Alright, so I think everyone is in, like, where I would need them to be. I can't even change their deploy slots, so sad. Constance? Does Constance have supports with all of them? She has an Annette support. Okay. So we'll pair up Constance and Annette and start working on that one. Are the paralogs time sensitive? So it's possible chat just lied to me, but...
Shall we?
I don't
Let's give
think
it a shot.
so.
Just do as I planned. I shall provide. Just do as I planned. Let us...
In 3 houses, they are time sensitive.
Return to dust.
But chat said they're not time sensitive in 3 hopes.
People are being held captive in here, and we have to rescue
Which
them.
makes sense.
You're right. We can't just abandon them no matter how scary it might be. The time has come for my new spell to be unleashed.
And we're sure the people we're trying to rescue won't get caught up in it, right?
Allow me. Let's start the attack.
Tornado shot you. Hunter's volley. Pew!
Are you ready?
Pew pew pew. What does Death Blow do again? Anyone who like knows Three Hopes, because obviously I know it does in Three Houses. Because it's one of the best skills in Three Houses, just boosting your attack on player face, but it does something different in Three Hopes. I just don't remember what.
Sorry. Let me at him.
Flash Strike you. Yo, Mercedes, level up. Bolting? Close range bolting moment.
Tremble before me!
We're on a roll now. Let's keep it up.
Is it time yet? Can I use my new spell now? Why oh why?
Damn, the fucking I wish the spells were like faster because the animations look so baller.
I don't see any villagers around, so sure. Knock yourself out.
Are you? Behold my magnificent new spell and drink deep of its power!
Damn, it's the sword emblem!
Did you see? What power! What grace! All his...
Shall we?
Let them reduce to rubble in a stroke!
Our base! What happened to our beautiful base?
For me!
Constance, that was amazing! I think we're gonna win this thing in no time.
Now be gone!
Let's start the attack.
I have created the ultimate magic! It is perfect in every way!
I wonder what principles her magic is based on. We might be...
Not a problem. I've got this.
And Mercedes, you have a bow.
Shall we?
You can help against them.
We're able to make it even more powerful with a couple of tweaks.
Death Blow makes the stun gauge
Let's please try to
visible
focus
for
on the battle in
longer
front of us for the
and
time
makes
being.
it show up quicker. Okay, thank you. Good to know.
I don't know what kind of magic that was. Let's get out of here.
You're finished!
The stun gauge is super useful, so I am kind of glad that... Because early on, I just gave Death Blow to everyone because I didn't know that it was different than Three Houses. So I just thought, like, oh, you know, extra damage is always good. But hey, the stun gauge is still pretty good.
Shall we?
I'm all right.
No backing down. Let's start the attack. Think I could use this.
I won't lose.
It's not over.
Now's our chance to give him the slip.
This reminds me of our time at the School of Sorcery. Here. Remember how you and I always got paired together for assignments, Mercy?
Nothing can stop us!
The Zappers! Yo, that's a baller victory pose.
Just do as I planned.
Take a breather.
Paired in knowledge with dear...
Shall we? Let's give it a
Mercedes? Oh, even the sound of the words is ecstasy.
We can do as many assignments as you like later. Right now, we have a battle to finish.
Oh, we teleport to here. Here we go. And then we can get this trickster.
Tremble before me! Cower like the whipped curs you are! My magic cannot be stopped!
Pew pew pew! Hello, Jackson. How are you? Wing sweep. Would you like a game where there's the Fates weapon triangle and Emblem Marth's break defenses is just part of the normal weapon triangle?
Not a problem.
I mean, I think that might be interesting. I am on record as a weapon triangle meh-er,
Ready, are you?
where I will constantly say, you know, if the only thing that separates your weapons from each other is the triangle, then you've done a bad job designing the weapons.
Stand down!
But like, I do think that the weapon triangle can be cool sometimes. And sometimes it's lame. And sometimes it's like, it's whatever. That's why I like games like Radiant Dawn Hard Mode and, Three Houses not having a weapon triangle just doesn't bother me all that much.
Shall we?
I
think that worked.
It can uncharitably be described as a game of rock, paper, scissors that you always win, right?
We've made our way quite deep inside.
Or rather, a game of rock, paper, scissors where you know what your opponent is going to play, so you almost always win. But then, like, the other thing is that in so many games, and this is probably part of why I just, like, don't care about the weapon triangle, in so many games, you can just ignore it.
With all of those guards.
Like, you know, our favorite punching bag here on the channel is Fire Emblem 7. And, like, just spam hand axes and javelins. Even if the enemy has a sword, like, you just spam hand axe on Marcus and, it'll be fine.
Precaution.
Sacred Stones is actually probably the better example because, like, at least in Fire Emblem 7, Marcus has hand axes and javelins, so he can do either. Seth only has javelins, but, like, Seth just uses javelins against axe enemies, and it's fine, he one-rounds them anyway. Meanwhile,
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
what's another game with a really strong weapon triangle? Oh, FE4, Genealogy has, like, one of the strongest triangles in franchise history, and yet swords are king, and, like, you use swords against everything. Binding Blade, famously, like, using an iron sword at weapon triangle disadvantage against a lance is more accurate than using a lance that would be neutral against it. You know, if you've got Alan and Lance in Chapter 7 with their irons.
Let me at him. I can't take much more of this.
They just use the iron sword and they have a better hit rate anyway. And, like, it does impact damage, which is, like, relevant, right? But in contrast, there are some games where,
I'll give it 1,000%. I'll back you up.
the weapon triangle is actually super impactful. FE11 and 12 come to mind, and, like, FE11, unfortunately, is, like, an example of the weapon triangle is super impactful, but, it just makes sword units suck ass because all of the enemies have lances.
How could this happen?
Oh, we fucked up. The villager died! In Edward's case, you would just get worse. No, I mean, Edward gets worse as a result of the weapon triangle getting taken away, unless that is what you're saying and I'm misunderstanding you. Which it could be. I could be misunderstanding you, you know?
Shall we?
Take a breather.
Let's start the attack.
A fine choice. How lovely. This will take but a moment with me here. Gotcha. Follow my lead. Here to help. Best to be safe.
I think I'm indifferent to the weapon triangle because most of the Fire Emblem games I've played are 3 houses engaged, where it's one doesn't have it and the other it's tied to break. I do think in theory break makes the weapon triangle like more impactful, but in practice what ends up happening is like the primary enemy phase strategies ignore break anyway. Like Vantage ignores break, right? You're not gonna get broken.
Just do as I plan.
Lucina, like using Lucina to prevent damage ignores break.
We're fine. Please help the others.
Because you just don't get hit anyway. So like on like normal mode and hard mode, sometimes break matters. And in the early game, break matters for sure, for sure.
My turn.
But you get to like the mid game and break stops mattering. I would argue even on hard mode, but especially on maddening mode.
With me here.
Oh, couldn't hurt.
Break just doesn't matter. I mainly care about break when avoiding damage during player phase. Yeah, and that is like, it does feel satisfying to take advantage of. But that's another, like, you know, it fits into the kind of slightly bad faith description of like rock, paper, scissors, but you always know your enemy's move. It feels like, so people compare the weapon triangle to the Pokemon type chart. But like there's 3 options, right? So like realistically it feels more like what if the Pokemon starter selection, right? Like you get to be Gary Oak. You see what your opponent has picked. You saw your opponent pick Bulbasaur. Okay, well I guess I'll pick Charmander, right? Whereas like Pokemon, like the actual Pokemon type chart has these sort of complexities and nuances of like, yeah, sure, I could use Squirtle to deal with Charmander. Or I could use Regirock, who has a 4 times against Charizard, right? Like, you get stuff like that.
Nothing can stop us.
There aren't many Fire Emblem games where the mechanics... There aren't many Fire Emblem games where a lot of the mechanics stop mattering once you get the ball rolling in the mid-game.
Is that everyone?
Yeah, I think that's unfortunately often true, especially on lower difficulties. You can ignore like half of the mechanics of the game.
We're getting out of here.
Although I would say more often that applies to older than newer. Because the first thing that came to mind is like, you know, when playing the Game Boy games, mechanically you can usually kind of just ignore support bonuses and go for like either ignore the support system entirely because it's spam end turn moment, or just go for pairings that you like. Like, hey, I like, you know, Roy, Sue. I don't care what bonuses they get. I'll pair them together because I like that pairing or whatever, right?
Just don't hit any civilians.
But in newer games, you get stuff like, well, no, maybe I'm only thinking of Fates because it's the best Fire Emblem. In Fates, you can't ignore the support system because it's like how you reclass, right? Like, if you want Charlotte to be a ninja, you can't just marry anyone with her. You have to marry one of the ninjas.
My turn.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Constance, can you protect this stupid villager?
I can go. You're just one part of my grand achievement.
You keep growing stronger and stronger.
I guess, in 3 houses supports matter because linked attacks are like one of the best ways to boost accuracy. But they also feel free, like you don't really have to engage with it in the same way, like if you want a specific build on a Fates unit, you do have to, like, pay attention to who you're supporting with whom.
Fine choice. Follow my lead. Here, come with me.
In Three Houses, once you get your Warp Stride Vantage set up, most of the ongoing stuff stops mattering.
Nothing can stop us. Thanks for forgiveness.
True, but what other mechanics are there? I guess enemy gambits, but enemy gambits still matter to your Vantage users, because you can't Vantage a gambit.
I'm on it.
Maybe I'm missing something, but I feel like there aren't mechanics that you're ignoring so much as there, like, aren't really any mechanics. Are there? Mentioning Ninja Charlotte when she already has a Shuriken class? Yeah, but Ninja's better. Like, you know, Maid kind of sucks, not gonna lie. I mean, honestly, Charlotte's one of the ones who Master Ninja's not where you go. It's Mechanist. Increase her bulk.
How could this happen?
Fuck off. Increase her bulk, get bow access. You know, bows and daggers. If the game's difficulty is too low, try lowering it. Damn, I got fucking skill issued by the game. I got hit with the skill issue.
Just do as I planned. I shall provide. I can't take much more of this. Stand aside. Let me at him.
Alright. Shez, I need you to protect
Not
this
a problem.
group.
I'm here to help.
Mercedes, I need you to protect this group.
Behold, my ultimate, multifaceted, multifarious, magical menagerie!
I got like such a bad checkpoint. The villager is at no HP.
I don't know how much longer I can keep this up. You're just one
Maid
part of
has
my
more
grand
defense. Isn't Maid like the halfway point?
Thanks to be safe.
And I might be misremembering, but I think Maid is like kind of the halfway point between everything that Mechanist and Master Ninja have to offer. It has more res, because it's like the anti-mage class, but I don't know. Mechanist gets bows, it gets extra movement. You get lock touch, which is like, yeah, it's just nice to have, right? You want some number of units with lock touch on your team. I think Maid Charlotte can be kind of neat if you want to save Kaze for someone else in Conquest. Yeah, in Conquest, it's like, it's if you want to, because you only have one ninja option, or Laszlo's for Selena specifically. It's like worth considering in order to save it, but in Rev, Charlotte has both Saizo and Kaze to choose from. And like, let's be honest, you're not, especially because like in Rev, Ninja's a lower value than it is in Conquest, right? You're not making so many ninjas that you're taking up both Kaze and Saizo marriage, and you still want Ninja Charlotte. Like, at that point, if you are marrying Kaze and Saizo to someone else, just have Charlotte friendship Rinka and do the crit builds. If you still want to use her, right? Like, this is working under the assumption that we're using Charlotte instead of being cringe.
Ready, are you? Here goes. Merely a precaution.
Oh my god, this fucker.
Here, come with me.
couldn't hurt. Not a problem. I'm here.
Nothing can stop us. Beg forgiveness.
She has natural soul and HP +5 for decent bulk. The whole like HP tanking is such a fucking mixed bag in Fire Emblem. Because you run into this situation where it's like, obviously having a higher HP is better than having a lower HP. The villagers stopped advancing. Why? Oh my god, there's a Dark Knight.
Not a
Shez, kill this person.
I've got this.
You're finished. Give me a hand.
What was I saying? Right, you end up with like the Largo situation sometimes, where like Largo in Path of Radiance is... He has an absurdly high HP stat, but his defense and res are both single digit, which like, that late in the game is fucking unacceptable. And so he still ends up getting 2-rounded by stuff, but then he ironically ends up being like less bulky than people with lower HP. Because if he gets like, you know, let's say he gets 3-rounded, right? It's Path of Radiance. He probably gets 3-rounded. He's getting 3-rounded. He gets hit by 2 enemies. You heal him up.
How could this happen?
But then he doesn't get to full HP. Oh my god. Villagers, stop dying. You're so cringe. This checkpoint sucks ass. This checkpoint sucks so much ass. Like, look at where they've locked me into. The villager has, like, no HP. Shez, I need your assistance.
Oh, couldn't hurt. Not a problem. I've got this.
But yeah, you wind up in the situation where, like, you heal up Largo, but then because he's not at full HP still, he still gets killed in 2 rounds now instead of 3. And so then he ends up just ironically being less bulky than if he had a little bit more
I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
defense and res, and a little bit less HP.
Part of my grand achievement. You keep growing stronger and stronger. And you were already tough to begin with. Let's do this! At once! Here, come with me!
The Shez kill this guy button. It's not working! The guy's not dying!
Nothing can stop us!
Constant saying nothing can stop us after failing the same checkpoint 7,000 times.
Let me at him! No backing down! You're finished! Give me a hand! Come with me! Not gonna hold it! This is it!
I just looked at Largo's bases. Holy cow, 3 res is bad. Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as it would be in another game, because in Path of Radiance, tomes have such low might.
Not a problem.
But it's certainly not good.
I'm
Because he joins with like 4 chapters left in the game, too. There's Mountain Map, Clash, Black Knight Fight, Animal Map, Final Chapter. So there's 5. He has 5 chapters available to be used in. So like the standards for like being competent are very high at that point. And like at least Mountain Map, which is the first map he's on.
Howdy. Don't normally watch live streams but noticed you were on. Just stopping by to say hi before heading out for work. Hope you and everyone here has a great day.
Thank you, Marshall. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the $10 donation. Super appreciated. I hope you have a nice day too, and thanks for popping in, even though you don't usually look at live streams. Oh my god, the other one is damaged too now. Okay, Shez, I need you to teleport over here.
Might be time for this. Not a problem.
Protect this person now.
Take a break.
I'll give it 1,000%.
That's an enemy!
Leave everything to me.
Either.
Allow me.
Okay.
Shall we?
Mercy, I need you to help out.
Let's
over here.
Let me at him. No! I'm losing control of the spell. Oh, this is a disaster. Look out, everyone!
Oh my god, no! Fuck off!
Here I go!
I'm getting pulled in!
Oh, fuck off! Holy shit!
How did this happen?
Ah! This is so awful. Not having an axe unit is crazy. I mean, I didn't get to pick my characters. It was just who was assigned for the paralogue. Okay, we're gonna unassign Annette so that we have at least, like, some amount of spread. This is so fucking garbage, though. Like, holy shit, this map sucks ass. I thought the fucking softlock one was bad.
I've got this.
Shez, kill this person.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
3 hopes? That's so many hopes. What do you mean you didn't unassign Annette? I told you to unassign Annette, you cunt! My soldiers are not listening to me. Okay, Annette. Now that you've been unassigned,
Give it 1,000%.
Annette, defend the villager. Or
Just
Constance,
do
you
as I
go here
planned.
too. Okay. Get you. Pow, 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 pow.
Behold my ultimate. Shall we?
Alright, now Mercedes, kill this person.
Let's give it multifaceted, multifarious, magical menagerie. Fine choice.
Bolting.
I feel drained. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Freezing. The AI is beyond frustrating. Is it even really AI? Like, I'm assigning them commands, they're just not fulfilling them.
I'm losing control of the spell. Oh, this is a disaster. Look out, everyone. My feet.
Okay, well, Zapper's you. Maybe I should have reclassed Annette into an axe user, but I just, like, didn't think of that beforehand. In part because I didn't know that,
Constance, no! This.
like, what the enemy layout was gonna be, right?
This is it!
Are you fucking kidding me? Who's dead this time? I'm getting pulled in.
Pulled in!
No. How could this happen?
She died! She just fucking died! And I have no control over the situation!
Just do as I planned.
Unassign adjutant.
Shall we? Let's
Fucking
give it a
murder.
Well, couldn't hurt. Not a problem. I've got
Attack this person.
Not a problem. I've got. Take a breather.
I can't take much more of this.
Not having any healing magic is also like cringe because it means
Multifarious
can't
magical
heal the villager. Alright, now that you've been unassigned,
Just do
you
as I planned. I
defend this
shall
villager.
give it
You
1,000%. I'll back you up.
defend these villagers.
Feel drained. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Let's do this!
Oh fuck off, fuck off!
Just do as I planned. I shall find joy with me at
Bolting?
once.
What the hell?
How did this happen?
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Checkpoint stop blocking is one thing, but this checkpoint makes you play so much longer than that one.
Well, couldn't hurt.
I don't know what the fuck the game wants from me. Like, I
Let's
genuinely
give it a
don't
shot.
fucking know what the game wants from me.
Not a problem. I've got this. I've got this. Take a breather.
I can't take much more of this.
Yeah, I can't take much more of this either. I can't take much more of this either. Alright, Annette,
I'll give it 1,000%.
you go here, protect these
I'll back
guys.
you up. Just
Constance,
do as I
you
planned.
come here.
I shall provide support. Multifarious magical menagerie.
Wind sweep. Do healing spells work on green units? I don't know, but it doesn't matter because I don't have any healing spells. So
Just
either
do as I
way,
planned.
I kind of can't, like, either way I can't do
I shall take
anything.
it from here.
Not a problem.
Alright, Shez,
I've
deal
got
with this
this.
person. Bolting.
You're just one part of my grand achievement.
Alright, Mercedes, are you still, you're still fighting the
Let's
wyvern?
give it a shot.
How have you not killed it yet? Villager's low HP.
Nice one.
Just
Alright,
do
you
as
guard
I
this
shall-
villager. We'll control Mercedes, or we'll control Annette very briefly.
Leave everything to me. Let me at him. No backing down. Gotta do this.
Get you. Gremory without healing is weird to me, considering you need a high faith to get that class in 3 houses.
I'll give it 1,000%.
Suicidal green villager. They're running the other way. Oh my goodness.
Leave everything to me.
They're running the other way. Rather than sticking by Annette, who is like supposed to be there to protect them, they've decided to run away, go past these guys. Oh my goodness.
Stronghold will...
No faith needed.
My turn.
Okay, Mercedes defeated the Wyvern Lord. Mercedes, I need you
Shall we?
to get this Wyvern.
Let's...
Alright, you're dead.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
I can't why can't I control Constance? What? Oh, it's because I'm in the middle of a Shez cooldown. Okay. Control Constance.
Here I go.
Humble Vinter.
Tremble before me.
There's another Dark Knight. Okay.
Not a
Guard. Come on, please, 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 please. Okay, Annette is still defending that villager. Get over to it. Take advantage of the break. Wyvern Lord is attacking the villager. Mercedes, that's your job.
Shall we? Let's... Ready, are you? I'm losing control of the snow.
Alright, Constance doing this. Time to get on my soapbox about how I swear the AA is bugged, but I can't prove it. Yo, Rainbow Gay Lightning, though.
Just do as I planned. I shall provide support.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Okay, you are mostly fine.
I'll back you up.
Let's give it a shot. Allow me.
Constance, no!
Constance lost control. That's not good. Okay, I think that one is safe.
I'm getting pulled in!
Stop! You're gonna kill everybody!
Okay, we got you.
Shall we?
Mercedes, I need you to help out Shez.
But I managed to stop it. Gotcha! Think I could use this.
Flash strike. You get the base captain. Do the song.
Let's start the attack.
Get you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Heal up. Alright, Shez. I need you to teleport over here and help out.
Might be time for this.
Annette.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I trust Mercedes to hold that lower fort.
You're finished.
Alright, Constance, now that they're in there, you help Mercy. Sorry, I'm like not reading chat at all right now because I'm super locked in. Oh my god, okay, we got the evacuation points.
Now we can escape. Let's get out of here. Which way was the exit again? Shall we? Let's give it a shot. Just This will take but a moment with me here. This is it!
Okay.
Give it 1,000%.
You go back down here and help.
I can go.
Take a breather.
do as I planned.
It's just these two left now.
Let us be off, shall we? I'll provide assistance. Just do as I planned. Let us...
So we just have to protect y'all. Holy shit. Look at how low this villager man is, too. Why does Constance have a spell that she loses control of? Because she sucks. No! No! No, you fucking don't!
Shall we? I'll provide it. I'll give it a... I'll back you up.
Someone help me!
I swear to God, if these ambush spawns game over me... Come here, villager. I've got you. I got your back. Holy shit! We did it.
See? That wasn't so bad.
Oh, shut the fuck up,
We were out there a
Constance!
long time.
That wasn't so
the sun is
bad
gonna be up
moment.
soon.
School of Sorcery Soldiers. That being said, my wife just woke up and she wants to go to a diner for breakfast. So we're gonna watch this cutscene and then we're gonna end the stream. Very short one. Sorry, but you know, real life is more important than Fire Emblem, smiley face. We'll do some Myson Madness next time.
How'd this happen?
Quite the stroke of ill luck for you that we happened upon your vile and wicked deeds. Don't get too worked up, Constance. You must be tired from all that spell casting, no?
You want a snack? I brought plenty just in case.
It'd be funny if there was a character that remembered all your reasons and insulted you if you sucked.
I so appreciate your concern for my
Liquid snake
well-being.
archetype.
As you well know, the three of us never got a chance to study together at the School of Sorcery. But if we had, I like to think it would have gone just like this.
So you three went to the same school in Ferdiad?
We did indeed, although Constance was a year ahead of us.
Anyway, I'm glad we got to see your new magic up close, Constance. What a treat.
But we're not finished yet, Annette. I still have need of your assistance. Your creative mind will be indispensable for putting... Please don't put it all on Annie. Truly? Oh, but this fills me with joy.
Mercedes is like, I
Seems
want to
like at least
support
this
with you,
phase of the test run
Constance.
worked out in the end, yeah?
Yes, I was able to pinpoint the spell's current shortcomings, which means it was an extremely fruitful endeavor and...
Shortcomings? Your magic was incredible.
Perhaps, although if there is one thing everyone knows...
Sorry, Mercy,
it's
wrong
that I am never
timeline.
satisfied. And once I get my hands on another gemstone, the next step is to increase its precision and... Oh dear.
Oh no, is it that time already?
The sun's coming up. We have to get Constance into the shade at once.
Oh, right, the sun makes her depressed, right? That's like her gimmick.
Oh, there's no need to waste your energies on a sad little thing such as myself. I'm just happy you deigned to humor this crude experiment of mine. Alas, I can but offer my humble service as payment. If there are any menial or demeaning tasks that you need performed, you have but to ask.
Too late.
So this is why she wanted to do it at night.
Yes, it's as if she becomes a completely different person depending on the lighting. But either way, Constance is always a dear friend to me.
Yeah, it was sort of confusing at first. that I've really grown to like this flavor of Constance.
Your kind words are far more than I deserve.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. And the only thing that's gonna help is a nice, cozy bed.
Good idea. Let's rest up today and get right back at it tomorrow.
Imagine Mr. Rossetti in Fire Emblem. It would make sense because travel is canon in the new games. Time travel is canon in the new games anyway. Is there time travel outside of Awakening? Oh, I guess Fate's technically, right? With like the Deep Realms, time distortions and stuff.
Which battlefield are you headed to? Make sure you're ready.
Grab your rewards.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
All right. Alm and Alir literally have time travel amulets. Oh, the turn wheel, right. I forget. So, like, with Alm, it's not, because Alm doesn't have Mila's turn wheel. Mila's turn wheel, within SOV, it's like, the gods are controlling it, right, basically? But Alir does. I kind of hate the turn wheel, the mechanics of the turn wheel being implemented in the story. It feels like it just ruins the storytelling potential. But that's like a rant for a different time. I'm gonna go have breakfast. Good night, gamers.